The Bay Area's rock station. 107.7 The Bone.
107.7 The Bone. That is High on Fire in the Metal Zone with Devolution. High on Fire, of course, going to be a part of the Missing Link Festival with Mastodon, Between the Buried and Me, Baroness, Priestess, Valiant Thor, Black Cobra, Bison BC, all at the Fox Theater in Oakland on May 8th. And you can enter to win those tickets right now on the Metal Zone webpage. You can also enter to win tickets to see Hank 3 with Ass Jack at the Regency on March 30th and tickets to see Seven Dust and Drowning Pool at the Regency on March 9th. Tickets to both those shows available now at aeglive.com, but of course you can get them for free on the Metal Zone webpage. And you can enter to win tickets to see Michael Monroe from Hanaway Rocks. He's going to be at Paradise Lounge in San Francisco. And, we got those tickets for free and a freshly updated Metal Zone concert calendar. And the number one item on that concert calendar is Brian Posehn at Cobb's Comedy Club all this weekend. Those tickets are on sale now at cobbscomedyclub.com. And in the studio with me is Brian Posehn. So you wanted to make an amendment to the Slayer joke about how Slayer is so ungay they can nullify any homosexual act.
Right. But I get a lot of Slayer fans.
Wait, any homosexual act or
well, no, just the main
oral?
one. Yeah, just the oral. Yeah.
Because the other one is like so gay, there's no
too gay.
Even Slayer can't do it.
Right. But Slayer fans, the guys that love them so much, I've had this happen to me a bunch of times where guys are like, dude, don't make fun of Slayer. And I'm like, well, I'm not really making fun of Slayer. And then they go, well, Slayer's not gay. You should use another gay band instead. And I'm like, well, you're not listening.
You're missing the point.
I'm saying they're so ungay that they make a gay act ungay. Like, listen, use your...
Like it's a superpower.
Yeah. I think Slayer's blown out their ears or something. And yeah, now they can't hear or understand.
Somebody should make the
subtlety.
Slayer comic book and make their superpower be ungayness. And they should go around like fixing what people have on. Right. You look like a douche. Bink! We've ungayed you thanks to Slayer. Oh, and speaking of comics, I want to talk to you about Death Clock because you are a writer now on Death Clock with Brennan Small. Mm-hmm. And it's no secret, I'm like retard fangirl for Death Clock.
It's the best show on TV. I mean, the fact that there's a animated show about like a huge black metal or death metal band, it's just, I never thought that would happen.
Ever.
And when he first told me he was doing that, I'm like, that's awesome, but are people going to watch? And people have. It's really cool, and the show just gets funnier. And he brought me in last year to help out, and I had already done a voice. And,
you were in the Snakes and Barrels 2 episode, right?
Well, no,
was that the one?
No, what was it? What was it called? I was their new guy that I'm trying to replace Oftenson, and I'm like the cool guy.
Oh, you were
like,
that guy.
Yeah, you can smoke pot around me, man. It's totally cool. I was just like this managery douchebag guy. But
I was super mad at that episode because Oftenson is like my hero.
Oh, yeah.
He's like
and then
my
I tried to fight him. But he killed me, so yeah.
Because he's a badass.
Mm-hmm.
He came back from the dead already once.
Yes.
I love that. He's my new messiah. So when I was talking to Brendan, he was saying that you guys had half the episodes in the can, and then he went out on tour.
Uh-huh.
And so now, have you guys finished writing the whole season?
I'm sort of out of the loop. I mean, he's really the guy. Like he used to have a partner, and the guy got like into wrestling or something else and went to Florida, or I don't know where he is, Tommy Blotcha. But he just comes in and does voices. But that's really Brendan's deal now. And like he even took my episode away from me at a certain point. He's like, well, let me finish it. And then just it's his deal. He's like the Mike Judge of that show.
Well, it's a good thing he's not a control freak.
Yeah. No, but he's brilliant. He's one of the smartest, funniest guys I've ever worked with.
He amazes me just doing that whole first 2 seasons that he did the way he did.
And the guitar, the fact that he plays all that stuff. Like
the music, the vocals.
Yeah, it's insane how good he is at that.
The concept.
Yeah.
I mean, all the weird stuff that's at Mordhaus and just bizarre, just even every single way that band hits the stage.
Right, that shows inside his head, and it's really amazing. It's pretty impressive to watch him kind of put everything together.
So are you going to be part of like the rest of the season, or does he just call you and go, hey, I'm working on this and
I need help
stuff?
with this, when he ever needs help. Not that he does, but yeah, that's how it works.
Every once in a while, I'm sure he wants a friend. It's got to be lonely on that mountain.
Yeah. And he's helping out. He played on More Metal Than You. So when I'm playing it live on the Golden Gods next month down in L.A. That live.
I'm going to that.
Oh, cool. And it's going to be my first time playing it live in front of all these metalheads. It's going to be insane. But
it's going to be sick. You're going to have to tell me about that in a minute because I want to ask you about the last year's Golden Gods and hanging out with Dio and stuff. Between the Buried and Me is on the way. It's 107.7 The Bone. It's the Metal Zone.
107.7 The Bone.
Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.